friends.
I don't even know how to start.
Well, I guess,
So we're sitting here doing a puzzle.
So this vlog, we have some sensitive news, so trigger warning for our friends. We experienced a miscarriage on Sunday, and today is Tuesday, so we've spent the last couple days recovering here in the house together.
Hibernating.
Mm-hmm. And you said you wanted to talk through facts. So.
Yeah, I wanted to sort of run through everything that happened and everything the nurses said and the doctor said. So again, for anybody who is watching these videos, trying to educate themselves, we want to make sure that we're sharing all those important details.
And everybody's journey and everything is different. So this is what we experienced.
Right. Yep. So Sunday night,
Saturday night, I had an intense headache whenever I went to bed. I had taught dance in the morning, and we had gone to the vet, and I took a 2-hour nap, and we went grocery shopping, and then just hung out the rest of the day. It was a typical
nothing
Saturday.
out of the ordinary.
But by the evening, I was complaining about a headache.
And a backache? Was that Saturday?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
So Sunday morning I woke up and my back was really sore and had really low back pain. And
we thought it was just because we had slept so much.
Because we slept like 11 hours.
11 hours.
Which is
a lot. That's a lot of time to sleep.
Yeah.
Early in the afternoon, you noticed some spotting.
Yeah, and so we called our nurse from, they called the clinic.
Called the travel team, and she said it might just be, she asked us how far along we were, a little over 5 weeks.
5 weeks, 5
and
days.
Where we're using
endometrium.
Endometrium, which is a suppository with an insert, sort of like a tampon.
It's a progesterone insert. And I did remember that I had, that it kind of was sore going in that morning. So I was like, oh, well, maybe that is what...
And she had said that that's very common, that people who are 5 weeks using this drug with the applicator sometimes push it in a little too far, and there's a little bit of spotting. Don't use the applicator. So we were like...
Okay, yeah.
But then later on in the afternoon...
not too far later, I noticed I was starting to pass clots, and as the evening progressed, we called the nurse back. She said, please don't lose hope yet. Continue your medication tonight. You're going into your clinic to be monitored tomorrow morning.
So they sent us in early on Monday to...
But I do want to say, sorry, before we talk about the monitoring on Monday, that I did have intense pain throughout the evening on Sunday that was doubling me over, and now looking back, that they were contractions, like there's deep pain and clots. I passed around 5 or 6 clots that evening. And
we were pretty sure. I mean, the nurse couldn't over the phone couldn't confirm anything, of course, but Caitlin felt pretty sure
that I knew what was going on, and I think that I was sitting there on the toilet, and I just everything that happened, I just said, I said, thank you for being with us. Thank you for being with us. I just wanted to, I was really trying to accept every moment. I definitely was in shock and, held on to a little bit of hope, of course, because you have to.
Yeah, we went through and did our meds.
Yeah, that was hard. So Sunday night, we did our routine, did our meds, did our injections, and poor wife was crying on my back after she gave me the progesterone and oil shot. But we knew that on the off chance that we were wrong and we didn't know, we wanted to make sure to give...
We had done everything.
Yeah, we had done everything we were supposed to. So, then Monday...
Yeah, so they sent us in early. We were supposed to go in Thursday for another ultrasound and blood work, but they sent us in Monday instead.
Mm-hmm.
I
called ahead. You called the night before. They called me back in the morning. And I said, like, heads up, this,
I'm pretty sure.
This appointment is to confirm a miscarriage. And everybody at the office was super sensitive, super sweet. technicians who we've always been a little iffy on we're absolutely on there.
Very sweet. Usually the tech won't share information with us because that's not really their job.
Because we're going to an outside clinic.
Right,
from
they're
there.
not the doctor. So this time she said, well, Caitlin was in the bathroom before we went into the ultrasound. She asked me what was going on, and I told her I think she miscarried, and we talked about what kind of blood, and she said, don't worry, I will tell you this time what I see.
Yeah, which we really appreciated.
Yeah, so she did the ultrasound and confirmed that
the sac was gone that they saw on Thursday. So from Thursday to Monday it was gone, which I had expected because
it was a lot of blood. Yeah,
and my friend Allie said, she's like, you know when you know.
Yeah,
when you know you know, and there were definitely tears when they were taking my blood. I just couldn't stop. And you were being so good. You and the nurse, you're chatting to each other. I'm like, I'm glad no one's asking me to talk right now because I'm just gonna cry as you take my blood.
And actually, that nurse, as we were walking out, ran out of the office into the parking lot to hug us.
Yeah, which was
so
tell
sweet. Us that
this isn't the end, ladies.
This isn't the end. So,
which we really appreciated, the following 2 days, so the rest of Monday we kind of hung out and
the rest of Monday felt like a blur.
Yeah, I know. Eventually, we did talk to a nurse, but it was late because they didn't receive my blood work. And actually here on Tuesday, they still haven't, something must be delayed. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, so Monday they called and said that they were reading the ultrasound, same thing that we had heard, that the sac was gone, and it looked like from the ultrasound that there wasn't a lot left in there, in her body, which was good news.
So we want to
clean.
Yeah, clean. As clean as you could be.
Make them.
And so I, taking the moment right now and being grateful for my body, being grateful that my body knew what was going on, that it knew what it needed to do, and that
just did it fast and did it.
Yeah, I'm definitely still having cramps now 2 days later, but they're nowhere as intense as that first day. But it's hard because it's every time it's a reminder of what's happening or happened, and but really grateful for our little embryo that knew that something wasn't right, and grateful for my body and grateful for my wife because you've been amazing. Oh, now we're gonna start crying.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. We're not crying.
Allergies.
It's just allergies. There's just something in the air.
Allergies.
During our friends and family, this outpouring of love, and in moments like this, that I'm glad we shared. I'm glad, because a lot of people say
that a lot in the last couple days.
Why do you share so early? Because this might happen. You don't want to share early because this might happen. Well, I'm glad that we shared.
So what?
It's still hard.
It's right, and we still would have told everybody.
And I'm glad because it's been really lovely, all the messages and yesterday people were like, well, what can we do for you? So we started joking, send us a pizza, just send us a pizza, and then we started receiving pizzas, and every time I
was like, are you kidding me? Is that another pizza at the door?
So every time someone sent pizza, we started laughing, and
so it was actually it was a moment when we needed our hearts and our minds and our souls filled, and wonderfully and thankfully, I think that the community out there watching was there for us.
Yeah, and our parents were really sweet, and
workplaces were very kind and generous and gave us 2 days off to recover and be together.
And really grateful for this time because I needed my body, emotionally, but my body as well. I think I just needed to rest. I'm hoping that I can do tomorrow. I'm hoping
back to work.
Be back to work, and friends stopping over, and cards and flowers and
very
sweets, and it just it's been, and lots of kitty cuddles.
Lots of kitty
There's a
cuddles.
cat right here. Lots of kitty cuddles and.
So what's next? We don't really know. We go back in for monitoring on Monday for blood work only,
And we're taking it day by day.
and that's to see if her HCG levels are going down. The faster they go down, the better. And the nurse seems to think that they will because
it was like they call it a clean, whatever you want to call it, a clean sweep or clean miscarriage, I guess.
Seems like.
Okay. Yeah.
So once she has her next period, we can start then. But we're not sure. We want to take some more time, and right now I think we're not at that decision.
We're going to take it day by day.
We're gonna get through this first.
What we want to do is we're not giving up. We have 2 beautiful eggs waiting for us up north. Besides, we're having 12 children, so it doesn't matter. But we have eggs available. We're going to make sure we're rereading some books. We want to make sure that our next round that we give my body time to heal. That we feel like we know a lot more now, and
we're going to try to have a request a call with the doctor from the clinic up north and see if we know that there's no answer as to why, and we're trying really hard to not dig for one. But at the same time, we want to ask all the questions. Why wouldn't we?
Is there anything that we could be doing just to help,
Yep, was there anything in the blood work that could have been
flags
anything, even a yellow flag?
Yep.
Anything. So
and if not, then
okay.
Then okay. Then just trusting. And so I think what were we saying, that we're being comfortable with the waiting? What was, I forget, we had a something that we were saying today that we were.
Well, it's a lot about joy and about trusting that the joy was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And not to expect the joy, because whether you do or not, the bad's going to find you.
Yeah, in life in general.
Anyway.
Like, you can always focus on the bad, but we're trying to focus on the joyful things. So we've been talking a lot about our gratitudes, things that we're grateful for, friends and family, and healthy bodies, and bodies doing what they're supposed to, and and for this community that's been super sweet to us, and so yeah.
So thank you so much. And there'll be more updates, when we have news to share. But for now, we're gonna heal and
do puzzles.
And truthfully, I'm glad we shared. I'm glad that we were visible, and I hope that we're helping add to a narrative that should be heard, that women shouldn't be suffering in silence, and shouldn't be ashamed, and they're not to blame when their bodies do this. And I know, I was looking at that.
I thought that it doesn't go together.
I was totally looking at that piece, but does this one go here?
Give my... Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
It totally did.
So excited.
But wait, I'll do you one better.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
No? Okay,
No,
almost.
Anyway, okay.
Sorry, puzzle.
Anyway.
We've been obsessively doing puzzles. Actually, while everything was going on Sunday, we just sat, because there's nothing to do, we just stared and finished an entire puzzle, because... but like you were saying before, I interrupted you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
And so we do want to, people in our parents' generation and generations before that, women were told not to tell and to be quiet because
this could happen.
Because this could happen.
And so what?
And so what? Okay, so it happened, and it's horrible.
Even more reason to talk about it.
More
reason to share.
And you never have to share anything you don't want to. But if you are feeling alone, then people are here. We're here to listen. We're here to be a part. We're here to be a support. Because right now, all that support that we received, it meant the world to us. So that's why we're doing this.
Yep.
I love you, baby. I love you. All right. We love you guys. Thank you, Little Whole Note, for teaching us hope, trust, and most of all, joy. We'll never forget you.